Good morning, guys. It is 9 in the morning. I woke up earlier today. Actually, I woke up at around 7:30, and I did some stuff around the house. I did my laundry. I did my load of laundry, and I posted some stuff up on the Empty Sketchbook Society Facebook and sent off the email for the fourth meeting. So I send an email for the meetings, just detailing where it's gonna be and all that kind of stuff. And also, I post on the Facebook. I create an event so people can get updated there. So I did all that, and I also posted the pages up of because I've been bringing a little sketchbook where people can draw little portraits of themselves or little doodles just saying that they're there if they wanted to. So I scanned those pages in. I did my best to scan them in because the pages are a little yellow, like the sketchbook itself, and then I posted them on the Facebook group. So let me show you them actually. So yeah, this is the sketchbook, and hold on. This is the sketchbook. It just has little doodles of people. So this was the first meeting, and I'm right there, and I can see how many people came. For the most part, most of the people have been filling them up for fun. Nobody has really been like, no. So this was the third meeting. Very cute. So I posted those up, and I'm intending to post every page up on the Facebook group, just so people can see. This angle's not the best. Yeah, the third meeting went really well. There were a little less people who came, but it was a fun group. We talked a lot about movies and shows and stuff like animes, and we talked about movies a lot. And then because of that conversation, I really forced myself to watch Parasite, because somebody there watched it and they were like, well, a couple people there were like, you've got to watch it. And I've been wanting to watch it, but I've been waiting for it to come out for free. But I gave in, so I bought it off of YouTube and I watched it over the weekend. Never done that before because I don't really trust that method, but I was so desperate. So I bought it off YouTube, watched it with my boyfriend, and it was great. And then the next day, they announced that Parasite won Best Picture along with winning other Academy Awards, which is really awesome. I've always really loved international movies. I never minded watching subtitles because growing up, my family had subtitles all the time because my mom couldn't, her hearing isn't that great. So I really prefer subtitles actually when watching movies anyway. So, but yeah, I really like international movies. So I don't know why there's a stigma about international movies not being good. I don't understand that because a lot of them are very good. Anyway, so yeah, the meeting went well. I sent off the meeting for the fourth one, which is going to be on the 21st. So not this Friday, but the next coming Friday. And yeah, in the last meeting, I was just working on Patreon stuff. I was writing down the Patreon newsletter, so I got a bunch of that stuff done. I woke up earlier today. I've been waking up pretty late on my studio days, but I woke up early because I wanted to get some comics done. So that's what's going on in front of me before I leave, because I have been invited to go to my niece's gymnastics class at like 10 o'clock. So I'm really excited. I'm going to see her, and her mom's gonna be there, and her grandma's gonna be there. So my boyfriend's mom is gonna be there, and we're just gonna like watch her gymnastics sit it out. I really want to bring the camera, but I don't know. Here, let me show you this picture, this Polaroid that was taken last Christmas. So that's her, little Quinn, and that's me. I have this on my window. But yeah, I'm seeing her, and then they said we were gonna get sushi later on, so pretty good day. I know these days are supposed to be for my work, but sometimes I need a day off, and I have been feeling burnt out with like work, just every time I'm at work, because I work less days now on my office job. Every time I work at my office job, it's like war mode, like you gotta go, we gotta get this stuff done. And but so I've been getting a little bit burnt out with that. So sometimes my studio days have been suffering where I've been waking up a little later. Oh no, my computer just like black screened. So I've been waking up a little later just because I've been so tired from the work days. But so hopefully this kind of little outing will reset me a little bit. I really been wanting to work on my comics. It's just I just been so burnt out every time I come home. And over the weekend, like, I didn't do anything. I watched Parasite. I went out with my brothers, and then mostly slept for the weekend. So hopefully my body will catch up and I can get back into being productive with all of my art stuff that I have to do. So yeah, they are gonna be picking me up at about 9:40. It's 9:12 right now, and so I'm just waiting. I'm debating on whether or not I want to get a coffee. I might just wait until we go out for sushi later. That'll be around lunchtime. I don't know how long kids' gymnastics classes run. Probably not very long because Quinn is only like, she's not even 2. She's gonna be 2 this April, so I don't think they're gonna be running for like it's not gonna be on for an hour. Maybe. We'll see. I'm excited. I've never been. I've only seen it in like mommy vloggers videos, but never been to one in real life, so I'm excited. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up this page that I'm working on right now. I'm working on the Patreon comic. So which is going to be part of the anthology, and then later on today when I get back I will probably work on a couple more pages of the Vancouver comic. Yeah, so okay, I will keep on doing this stuff. I do have to pick an earring. I think I want to wear an earring today. Well, 2 earrings. A pair, not 1 or 2. Yeah, a pair. Okay, all right, talk to you guys later. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, 9:30, and I'm still working on comics. Yesterday, going to Quinn's gymnastics thing kind of threw off my schedule, but that's okay. Like I said yesterday, I was feeling kind of a little bit burnt out. I didn't vlog anything much after when I came back. Yeah, but I've been feeling a little burnt out with these like studio vlogs too. I've been kind of getting bored of them. So it's harder for me to like come up with something to talk about when I'm vlogging. It's only just for this week, so I'm trying my best, but maybe the vlog is going to be a bit shorter today. I don't know. I'm still trying to find a solution for when stuff like this happens. Usually the solution for me is doing something totally different, so like filming something else other than art, but that's what I'm doing right now, so I don't know what to do to have anything up for you guys on Friday. I could just like not upload anything because YouTube, I don't really make much on YouTube. Like I made a lot in January because I think December you get more ad revenue, but anyway, so I worked on comics all day yesterday. When I got back, I even streamed, and streaming was quite helpful because instead of me being distracted, I feel like somebody's watching, so I'm drawing more. I don't need that all the time, but sometimes I need my push, and so when I need a push to draw comic pages, I stream it when I can. But I am almost finished the Patreon comic. And then I can move on to working on the Vancouver comic, but I don't know if I'll get to work on the Vancouver comic because my plan for today is to work on Patreon and get all my assets done for Patreon so I can package and send next week. And yeah, I just want to be able to do that. The biggest thing I have to do for that would be to print out these exclusive prints, which is going to be the Dorian Electra ones, and then I'm going to also finish up Jamie's sticker set, the mermaid one, and finish coloring in the rest of the candies. So that's what I gotta do. It's a lot of painting and stuff, so I'm gonna have to move to my drafting table later. But I want to finish the Patreon comic because I think I have 2 more pages left to do and it's totally done, and I can update you guys, update my patrons with this 3rd story, and then I can move on to another story. Yeah, so pretty happy with the progress on that. I just feel kind of slow and burnt out and not looking forward to going back to the office tomorrow, but it's what I gotta do. Last night I didn't even do work after my boyfriend came back home from work around 5:30. Usually I would sit down at my desk after dinner and kind of do one or two things, but I was like, I can't. I'm just gonna hang at the couch. So I watched Snowpiercer because I watched Parasite over the weekend and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, I'm gonna watch Snowpiercer again, so I did. Yeah. I did my makeup, but I'm wearing my pajamas. I have like 2 sweaters, and I'm still wearing my pajamas, so. And, yeah, I don't usually do that. I try to dress up, but today I was just like, I'm just gonna stick with the pajamas and just do my makeup so I don't look too tired and haggard. Yeah, so I'm on page 34 of the Patreon comic. I'm gonna finish that up definitely before 11 this morning, and then move on to painting a bunch. So yeah, I don't know. I think my schedule's alright. I just don't know what to vlog for you guys. So maybe I'll just vlog everything today, like even me making coffee and talking about other things. So I think that will help. So let's go and make some coffee. This has been my favorite mug since switching over to black coffee because it's the right size. Alright. We made a good food box last night for dinner. This one, we picked the, we get 3 meals. We picked the Korean style fried chicken thighs to make last night, and they were pretty good. It was a little bit too intense for me because my boyfriend likes to add extra things. Instead of ketchup to put with the, I guess, the sauce for the chicken thighs, because the sauce includes gochujang, which is quite flavorful already. You add some ketchup, which is the base of the sauce, and then the Korean spice blend. But instead of ketchup, he added barbecue sauce, and I think that kind of made everything a little bit too much. But it was still good. I was just like, maybe you should have done the ketchup instead. Don't tell him that. The other ones we're gonna do is the beef kefta over golden bulgur, which is a nice Mediterranean dish. And then this one's a Vietnamese style crispy garlic beef. We don't get these boxes all the time. We kind of go through the Good Food website and we see every week if there's 3 recipes that we really like, and we pick it. So we found these recipes, and they were really good. Plus, every time we make a box, we learn a lot. So it really helps us out when making our own dishes at home. We just learn a lot of different kind of ingredients that we can use. Like, we started using lentils because we had a box that had a lentil curry and really liked the lentils. And we had a box that had like an almond salad or something like that, and we started putting almonds and stuff, and just kind of little stuff like that to add to your cooking repertoire. Here is the monster of a garden right now. The dill is really overtaking a lot of everything. We don't know what to do with dill. I think it's good in fish, but there's really a lot. We've been trying to go through the parsley as much as we can, putting that into everything. Look at the basil leaves, they're huge. But yeah, this garden has been doing really well. You just have to keep up with the amount that comes up. It just looks like overgrown. Here's my Maxwell House blend. I'm also gonna add a dash of cinnamon. Come on. The cinnamon doesn't really mix with the coffee, but I can still taste it. It's very nice. Hope this is cinnamon. Our spice rack has cayenne, and it kind of looks similar, so pretty sure that's cinnamon, so it's okay. It smells really nice. It also gives me a nice, at least with the Maxwell House ones, it gives you a nice kind of chocolatey aftertaste. So with the cinnamon, at least that's what I think. Oh, and last week I bought something really indulgent. I bought It's Judy Times or It's Judy's Life robes. So I bought 1 robe. This is her. I've been following her for a while. She was a beauty vlogger, and now she's a mommy vlogger. And she came up with 2 robe designs, and so I bought one of them. This is the card that came with it. It's Treat Yourself. So I didn't get this one. I got the After Hours robe, which I didn't necessarily buy it for Valentine's Day, but that was their thing. If you bought it soon after the launch, it's guaranteed to come for Valentine's Day. But basically, it's like a see-through robe. Okay, let me show you. You thought I would show it to you on my body? Heck no. Yeah, so it's like a really nice soft robe with the sampaguita flower on the shoulders, and it's like totally see-through. It's dark, but it's like really see-through. So I thought it was really cute, and I wanted to get it, and I quite like it. Yeah, I don't know how you can tell. I'm trying to show you how see-through it is, but whatever you wear underneath, it's definitely gonna show through. And I thought it was really cute. Oh! And my boyfriend really liked it too, so that works. Too bad I'm not gonna wear it all the time because it's fucking cold. But it's cute. Let me close this closet. Okay. I also have some notepads drying here. I did these a couple days ago, so they still have to be cut. They're already dry for sure. And then I prepared all my painting stuff for later. But first I'm gonna get those pages done on Patreon and maybe just chat with you while I do them. I don't know. Yeah, work's just been very busy whenever I get to work, so I just feel like it's a non-stop thing, and it's also non-stop for when I get back to doing my art stuff on my days when I am working from home. So every week it's just been go, go, go. And my weekends I've been very good at just like doing nothing and stuff like that. Sometimes I do feel guilty, and definitely if I miss a day of doing art stuff and I like need to play catch up, I can't be, it's hard for me to relax during the weekend because I feel guilty about not catching up with stuff. And this usually happens more when I'm on a time crunch, like when I'm trying to get my Patreon stuff out. I really want to get them out as soon as I can, but sometimes my priorities compete. It's like I really want to finish a lot of this comic because I want to get this book published by this year, hopefully by the end of the year. And I can, you know, kickstart the Kickstarter. I am planning to do a Kickstarter for it maybe at the end of the year to have the books printed by the new year. So, but basically finish all the insides of the book before then. So I'm just really kind of thinking about that all the time. But I'm still at the thumbnail stage. But these thumbnails are pretty clean. So the next, hopefully I finish. I just want to get the whole thumbnails done in like maybe by spring, and then the rest of the year I'll work on the finals. I don't know. I just feel like I might need more than a year to finish this because I am planning on making at least 7 stories, if not 10. That's very ambitious, but yeah, so it's just like competing priorities. And at this point I wish I could just do comics, and comics would be the bulk of my Patreon earnings. But the bulk of my Patreon earnings is not comics, it's all the physical rewards at this moment. I mean, I could probably transition into being like all the stuff that I offer are just comic stuff, but right now it's too difficult for me to transition that because I'll probably experience a pay cut from Patreon because a lot of people really like my physical rewards. And that's what I've established my Patreon to be, is like mostly physical rewards. The comics just came maybe in the last year or so. So, yeah. Okay. I think that's what I really want to talk about right now. It's helping me a little bit talking about more personal stuff, like showing you guys the indulgent things that I bought, or talking about what I ate last night. In the past, I think people didn't really like that in my vlogs because they were just like not art focused, but sometimes I get, like I said, I get really burnt out by just doing art vlogs because I feel like the vlogs, I just talk about the same thing. I work on the same thing. It might be a different illustration or something like that, but the different set of stickers, but it's like the same thing. Here I'm cutting stickers, and sometimes I'm just like, I feel really imprisoned by that. Even though I know you guys say you enjoy it, I get really bored. So hopefully this little break, even though I'm still working on art and just blabbering, hopefully this little break from that is okay. And I know I'm blabbering about like really silly things, but it's kind of helpful, I think, to just stop. Yeah, I don't know. I did finish editing all my Europe stuff, so the part 2 of the Patreon, the part 2 of the Europe vlog when I was in Rome is now up on Patreon for my media tier and above. And I hope you enjoyed the part 1 of the Europe vlogs that I had up just this week. Part 2 is going to be up in maybe 2 weeks or so, depending on what I feel like is fair to my patrons. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just want to chat. Maybe I just want to talk Maybe. Even though I talked a lot in my last art group thing, which went really well. Like, I think I mentioned that. Cool. Okay, now I have to figure out sounds. A lot of the comic making is like, what does this sound like in words, in letters, I mean. Squelch? Alright, it's quite a while later actually. It's now 12:23. The last few pages took me longer than expected because I was kind of working on them for too long than I should, but they're all done now. It's all posted up on Patreon, story number 3. If you want to read all of it, and the other 2 stories, it is just $1 or more on Patreon. So it's all up now. I read it over myself, kind of seeing it on the whole. It doesn't hit as hard for me, but sometimes once people read it, hopefully some people will comment and say something so I can kind of gauge what the reaction is. If not, I may have to do some tweaks. I can already see where I can do some tweaks in the last few pages of the comic. It probably just needs a different kind of language towards the end or a different kind of thing, so I'll probably tweak it anyway. So a lot of the comics in there are still roughs. Like, I will probably add or get rid of a page or change the dialogue once I head over to the final, but pretty happy that that's done. I can now put all my effort onto the Vancouver comic while I think of the next story. So it's technically story number 6 because Vancouver comic is story number 4. So yeah, that's done. I'm going to take a little bit of a break and then I'm going to switch over to my drawing table and start painting. Yeah, so I don't know. I still feel kind of meh. The coffee hasn't really helped. I've been drinking tons of water. Well, yeah, a bit of a break and then we'll move on to painting. So I just got a really fun email from Tokyo Treats. I don't know if it's a go yet, but they offered to send me a free premium box to include on my social media or do a video on it, like a review video. And I am very tempted to do like a Casey Golden style kind of Tokyo Treat, like take inspiration from her video and do that. Like designs and characters, because I like those videos from her. So I don't know, if Casey watches this, I hope that's okay. I just really like your videos when you do that, so I might do that. And I love snacks, so I said, oh yeah, I'd be so interested to get a box. So if I'm not too busy, I might do a video like that. I don't know yet. I'm excited for the snacks. I love snacks. I've been trying to cut down on snacks though, but I could not resist. So we'll see where that goes. I will definitely update you if they decide to send me a box, and then we'll see if I will make a video on that. I just get so annoyed with video making, especially for art, because my camera's not that great. I'm trying to get over that and just make art, but sometimes if it's like a special video idea like this, I get excited, but then I get disheartened because I know it's gonna be not very good quality. But it's okay. We'll see what happens. I might just do like a casual vlog on it and draw some stuff, but we'll see. Exciting right now. I just sent them an email saying, yes, please send me a box. So we'll see where that goes. I just sat down to start painting, and then I forgot I had to check my laundry or put it in the dryer. Or run the dryer. I already have it in the dryer, but I need to run it again. Still wet. Okay, it's been a couple of hours. I spent quite a bit of time on these stickers. So I created, well, as you can see, 2 mermaids. So I'm gonna have to scan these and kind of edit them and see how they look once they're smaller. But this is the sticker set that Jamie requested, mermaid one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 stickers. The other stickers are not like exactly mermaids, but I thought it would be like kind of cute. There's like a crab with a bunch of pearls, and then I really like this one, and then this like random seal thing. And then the 2 mermaids, I want to push it to 6 now because 5 is such an odd number for me. Well, it is an odd number, but I want it to be an even number. I might want to do like starfish. And yes, I did reject the old one, so I drew this. Did not like that. This one I couldn't figure out how to paint. And then this one, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna give it away as a doodle or an original art. Oh, I'm just gonna give it to Jamie actually. I do like how the fish turned out though, and then this one's just like what. So, joy. Always tempted to do another one to even out the numbers. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of want to do a starfish now so I can, like a red starfish, red-orange starfish to add a bit of red. Because I feel like that's kind of lacking in this set. So we'll see. But it's already pretty late. It's already 4:20 in the afternoon. And I only got this done. I still have to do the doodles. But that's okay. I feel like I really enjoyed painting. I haven't had... it's been a while since I sat down and just painted something. So that's like this. Not like the doodles, which are just really quick. So, yeah. I'm a little tempted to try this one. It is now 6:24 and I got a bunch of stuff done today actually. I had a shower, so I'm still wearing the same clothes, but I had a shower and so I apologize for my no makeup face. But I have 2 more of the candies left to do and then I can cross it off my list actually, the Patreon assets. Well, I didn't print out the exclusive prints, but that's okay because it's kind of a passive thing I can do. So I just like let them print maybe tomorrow night, depending on how I feel. But I'm glad I crossed off the comic stuff. So full comic up on Patreon. And now I have to do the vlog. I don't know. I'm gonna sit down, export my clips right now, and see how much I have. And maybe the vlog is just gonna be up late this week. I don't know. I don't know how much footage I took today and yesterday, so we shall see. And so yeah, my boyfriend came back home from work. We had dinner, and now I'm just back here after my shower. I don't know. Maybe the vlog is just gonna be short this week, just to give myself a little bit of a breather from them. I've been striving to have a longish vlog out every week because I think that's what people like. So, and I like that as well, but sometimes you just can't do it. You can't do all of that. Oh, sweet. I'm getting a bunch of comments on the Patreon comics, so that's really good. I like being able to get those to gauge how the comic was. I mean, obviously I think a lot of my patrons follow me for what I do, so in terms of critical feedback, it'll be kind of, I have to like pry it off of my thing. But it's still good to get that point of view, and I really appreciate them for reading and supporting what I do. So if you are a patron of mine, thank you so much for, reading my comic. I think it's been, I've been working on comics for a while now, I think I can say that. And I'm still working on, being more brave with the stuff that I write and the comics that I draw. So if I publish it in a book form, it'll really solidify the fact that I don't know, I just enjoy all the process of comics, writing them, drawing them, and I really do. It's been a while that I've been working on comics. I don't know, these big beans don't look really silly, they look like teeth. I'll show you in a sec. But I don't know, I'm very happy. I've been really, since the beginning of the year, I've been really focused on working on comic pages because sometimes, like I said, maybe I said it in the vlog today, I get distracted with different priorities. But I've been trying to make it a point to work on my comic every week, whether that be a page or 2. I try to have at least a page or 2 done, and if I can't, then I would consider that a failure, even though failure is not the best word to use. I just didn't hit my goal. So, but yeah, I got a lot more I have more work to do with the comic. There's way more stuff to do. I'm still basically on the thumbnail stage. If you think about it, well,
Actually, I am. I don't know why I need to say if you think about it, because I am literally on the thumbnail page stage still. So yeah, a lot more work to do, but I'm just glad I can get the support and just people really being like, yeah, I want to read your stuff. Thanks for doing that. And so that's good. That's good. I just am very, very appreciative. All right, let me see. I might even have, this might be my last one to do, and then I can put it all and set it aside for now and then edit the vlog. I just want to be able to get this done because it's not that, these are just doodles. Some of them I worked on longer than I should, but some of them I worked on at the right time, in the right time. So I need these. And then on the weekend, I have to go to the doctor on the weekend. I booked an appointment to see my family doctor because I have a weird growth on my left shoulder, like right here. It looks like a cyst. It's not discolored or anything, and I made the mistake of Googling it, but I think it just might be like a cyst. I don't know. It's not red. It's not pussy or something like that. It's a little hard, so I think it might just be a cyst. And when I looked it up, I saw horrible things, but I also saw that if it is just like that kind of superficial cyst, it can go down. So I'm gonna see what my doctor says on Saturday. I wanted to book an appointment instead, go for a walk-in, because I don't want to wait in the clinic for like hours and hours. But not too worried. There's no pain. It's not itchy. It's just weird. Maybe I've just had that forever and I just noticed it now. I don't know. But I feel like it might be more likely on this side because this is my drawing arm, so I get more. If it's a weird growing muscle, then it should be here, not here. But I don't know. Maybe it's the way I sleep. Who knows? So, that's something to look forward to. I haven't been to the doctor in a while. I can ask him some questions, some other questions that I have about health, I guess, because I rarely go to the doc. Okay, let me show you the ones I did today, and I'm not going to turn on my light because I like my dim lighting. Okay, so these are the ones I colored in for the candies. I did the Boston baked beans. Sorry, that's a little bit blurry. You can see the candy themselves look like teeth. So, this one, the Maltesers Riff, Man-Eater, and then the Dum Dum Lollipop, but it's called Dun Dun Lollipop, and then the Pelo Rico candy. I bet I said that wrong. I was missing a word there, but I really like how this turned out. And then the Kid Crap, or Kit Kat. So I just have to cut these properly, get rid of the the pencil marks, and then those are good to go. That's my pile right there for my patrons. And then I did the stickers today, so I showed you this. I did the crab with the string of pearls, and then the mermaids. I really like how they turned out. I think this would be really nice as a sticker. Hopefully the colors show. Oh, and this is how the starfish turned out. So really simple. I might ditch that depending on how it edits and just stick with the 5 stickers, but it'll be nice. It's like a nice red to kind of balance out all the green. And yeah, so I did all that today. I think that was a lot, and I finished the comic. I think I did about 6 or 7 pages of that, and it's all up on Patreon. I keep saying that, sorry, but it's not really finished. It's just thumbnails, but the whole story is done, and then I just edit the finals. So yeah, and then this is my pile of stuff that I did not color in yet. I might do that depending on if sometimes I miscount how many patrons I have in the month, so I have an extra couple of doodles if I need them. Okay, so on my list I can cross off Patreon stickers. Now the vlog. We'll see how that goes. I had an idea. I'm stealing this idea from It's Judy's Life, but sometimes because she has kids, she'll put like flashbacks or throwbacks of vlogs from like a couple years ago. And I have vlogs from like 2014, and I was thinking I could do like a vlog in that I uploaded in February around this time back in like 2014. I do have one, but it's so cringy because I talk differently on the camera. I'm a bit more like peppy. Plus I did on the one that I'm thinking about, I just saw, I was doing like background music, which is so cringy because it's like the generic YouTube background music. So a lot of these vlogs I've privatized because back then I was just like filming everywhere, even where I lived. So I privated them, and which I think isn't as relevant now because I moved places, but still. So that's what I'm thinking. So after this, I am going to show you a full vlog either in 2015 or 2014, depending on what I decide. So it's kind of like a throwback. I don't know if you're mad at that. You can just stop watching, but it's the vlogs I did before were like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 9 minutes. They're not very long, so I hope you enjoy that. It's like seeing Joy a couple years ago when she was a lot skinnier and a little bit more. No, I think I'm pretty happy with where I am. I feel like I'm in a better place back then. Back then I was pretty happy still, but I feel like I'm better now. Like I'm more mature. My boyfriend and I have been together for a while now, so our relationship's more solid. I'm digressing. Anyway, so it's kind of funny seeing what I was doing back then, so I hope you enjoy. But I'm gonna say goodbye now, so I'll leave you guys with old either 2014 or 2015 Joy. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching and for being understanding about my burnout. I hope it's okay that I added this part in the vlog. So okay, bye. Outfit of the day. I just finished up at the gym, and there were 2 men fixing up the showers in the change rooms. Good thing I was warned. It really was a bad idea to wear this today. So I'm wearing a sweater and like shorts that are like nice shorts and stockings and long socks. Not a good idea. Really dirty mirror. Do you guys see my hair? It turned white because of my breath hitting it, and it's freezing on my hair, so it's white. It's negative 20, but feels like negative 34 with the wind chill, so there you go. I'm gonna be making tacos tonight. That meat is browning really nicely. And then you make your taco blend, your taco spice blend. So basically we don't use a package, but we put in some salt, black pepper, cayenne, cumin, garlic powder. Tacos! I'm also having avocados. I'm watching Hardball with Keanu. Another boring night today. Hey guys. Butter means I guess they didn't have enough ink to spell butter. Pretty pricey. Guess what? Pizza. I'm in the washroom. I've been tearing up a lot lately. I don't know why. My eyes just keep tearing up. I don't know if it's allergies, but do you see my tear duct? Isn't that weird? I just noticed today. You can see the hole. I just took a video of that puppy. He had yellow booties. I couldn't really take a proper video because I was too scared she might see me. I'm sorry I haven't been vlogging much lately. There just isn't anything in my day to vlog. I go to work in the morning and then I come back home usually have like a max of 4 or 5 hours to do stuff, and all I want to do is eat and do nothing. So that's why I dug this out of my cabinet. Chamomile and green tea, but I haven't used it for a long time, maybe a year. Do they have expiry dates? We'll see. Gross. I'm having leftover pizza. I'm gonna have some grapefruit tonight. Bitter. Staying home again from work today because I feel really sick again. I don't really know what's happening. But it's good because I get to enjoy this lamp more. What I found funny, I woke up at 7:30 and I decided I wasn't gonna go to work because I felt terrible. But then I had enough strength to make myself a breakfast. Like I had to cook an egg and I had strength to do that because you know what? Breakfast is important. I love breakfast. I wake up looking forward to breakfast. I only wake up for breakfast. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Also, look at the lamp. I'm just starting to export this draw with me. You should check it out. It should be almost channel. It's a drawing of this guy, the sky lemon. I'm still feeling tons sick, but you know what was pretty cool today that I found out. Well, I called my pharmacy because I needed some medication and I couldn't go there because it's really far from my house. So I called them up and asked them if they could transfer my prescription over to a closer pharmacy, and they were like, no, we can deliver it for free. So if you're in the same situation, give your pharmacy a call. Yeah. Today I am making an omelet. Got my eggs, an avocado in there, and a tomato. And we're done.
Today, I figured it's the perfect opportunity to show you guys my weekend travel bag. I am the type that tries to break.
You see me? So, I'm feeling a lot better than yesterday, but I look like crap. I just feel really not cute. So I think what will help me is plucking my eyebrows because they feel really hairy. I hate plucking my eyebrows. I tend to avoid it because I don't like it. That's why I have bangs to cover them up, but sometimes they just get really big. I have to do them eventually. What I do instead of tweezing my eyebrows is use this bad boy. It's a razor. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit cleaner.
Actually, tell me what you're going to achieve in
Morning. I decided not to take a shower because I am lazy, and I'll take a shower tonight because I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. But I did do a little bit of my makeup, just some foundation, mascara, and lip balm, and that's it. And then I'm making some coffee. I'm drawing Goku. He's not done yet. Dance. But you said you don't want your face in it.
Look at his face up. Good.
Pork.
Gonna DPS like you're been fired.
I'm drawing some hourly comics.
I'm great. I assume the bosses in
Yeah.
there. How many mini bosses can a man throw at a man?
7.
Oh yeah, I can
I'm
summon
doing
them.
now.
Oh god, I can do that.
I didn't say goodnight, so goodnight, bye!